Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to beautiful, beautiful Barbados. Whether you're coming here physically or whether you're here virtually with us this morning, good morning to each and every one of you. It is a beautiful Monday morning on the rock. This morning started a lot of clouds to the east, however they're all drying out now as the sun's beginning to come up. It's looking as though it's going to be a gorgeous day. Please remember, we have up our notes this morning about the small craft and sea bear. The warnings, please exercise caution. Deal strictly mainly, or I should say mainly, with the south, southeast and the eastern side. Some of the northern section may be getting a lot swell as well. So please be cautious today when you're going in the ocean. Remember, the sea has no back door. I know many of you may know where we are right now. However, we're going to turn back around a little bit and we're going to say our serenity prayer, and then we're going to move off from here. Those of you who'd like to join us, please do so. Remember, this is a prayer for peace and guidance and understanding and calmness. It's a prayer that I continuously use to help me through situations when I'm feeling a little overloaded and stressed out, and all of a sudden I realize I don't need to be stressed out over ~3/4 things, because they're things I have no control over. However, as you know, self-will is a very, very powerful thing, and a lot of us tend to waver to that. I certainly do. So serenity prayer helps you with that. Those who'd like to join us now, please do so. All others will be back with you in a few moments' time. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. As you can see, we have our beautiful co-star with us again this morning. Jeanette's always with us every morning. No matter how tired she is, she gets up. She makes sure she's out with us in the morning to share her happiness, her healing, and her joy. Just a beautiful, beautiful area. We're just to the north of 𝗵𝘃𝗿. We're just to the east of Prospects Beach. This is in St. James. Beautiful, beautiful section of the island, as you can appreciate. Winds are very, very strong today. Even down here in the west, we're getting a little bit of the lap of the winds. So you can appreciate how strong it is. We're not using a directional mic this morning because I want you to hear all of the natural sounds. We're going to do that as often as we can, so you can take in all the surround sounds, etc., rather than just the directional mic. I know all of you want to hear me and hear me only, but I'd like you all to also hear the ocean as well. There's a nice background sound to my harmonic and baritone voice. So we're at the area known as Ignorance. This is a surf break here. We did a walkthrough. If you go up on our YouTube site, you can see we were walkthrough by Josh Burt on how to get out here and how to surf it on a day they had a small west swell. Well, it was a good size, but when we came it was a little bit smaller. But this is the surf break known as Ignorance. A lot of you all may know this. We are surrounded by surf breaks now. Just over on 𝗵𝘃𝗏 there's an amazing left with some rights as well, but mainly a left. And then we go around the corner to Paradise right and Paradise left, which we saw the other day. Then you have this, I would say probably one of the most shallow breaks here, and definitely most shallow right break. I would say it rivals 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗏 as in shallowness. However, there are a couple of coral heads that pop up here, so if you see conditions were low now, you will see like little whirlpools around them as the currents go around them. However, right now the tide's fairly high. I would say it's about more like high to mid-tide kind of time frame. Low tide being around 10:21 in that approximate area. But you can see a little swell there going through 𝗵𝘃𝗏. That's where the left would be. So we do have a little bit of a lap surge coming around. Swimming today, we'll see how that goes. However, what is going to surprise you all, as it surprised me this morning, is the amount of erosion since we were last down here. Those of you that follow us will see seasonal erosion, etc. But this time, we haven't had any north swells in the last couple of weeks. However, the last ones that came through did a lot of damage. I want to show you something about the erosion that goes on down here as well. So I'm going to walk slightly behind here. Now, this was originally the outsides of a deck for this villa behind here. However, I will show you the kind of erosion and stuff that goes on. We talk about this all the time, but it's very, very evident here. As we're walking along this section, you can see all the cracks in what was concrete and stuff. You can also see the amount of holes that are being developed under this actual wall itself. This will indicate to you the kind of power and the kind of surge that's going on here on the west coast at the moment. We have a lot of erosion in the entire island, not just on the west, but we like to point out wherever we are on the west this morning, so that's what we'll be focusing on, of course. Beautiful, beautiful prospects down the distance. That's where it's known as Prospect Beach. Very little beach at the moment, however we'll be getting there because that's the direction we're going in. I want to say good morning to our co-star, of course, and I had to say our new semi-in-training party animal. As you were seeing yesterday when we had our vlog at Crystal Waters, she took my gimbal, and as you were seeing with Nicole in the past, when she takes my gimbal.
Nicole told me to.
Nicole told you to?
She made me do it.
Oh, okay, well, and she knew what was going to happen because she's experienced it as well.
Yeah.
Alright, awesome. Ready to do a little walk here? Perfect. Alright, so we're going to make our way northward. As you have heard, Nicole who is supposed to be Miss Care and Miss Kind and Miss Peaceful and Miss Sweet, butter wouldn't melt in her mouth kind of person, all of a sudden has transformed. She's encouraging people to do a lot of nonsense. I'm actually extremely upset. Oh, look at this beautiful artwork. You know that's not mine. That is way more crafty than mine. This heart actually started to come into full play with Jeanette. One day she walked on the beach to meet me the very first time she'd walk with me. That was back in, I think it was August. I think it was that time, and she started June. She started up this heart symbol, and this is what we've continued to use from there on. The we is something that we started to use a few months back, and that's because EMC is we. It is not me, or it's not any particular person. It is all of us together. That is what makes up EMC. Everyone celebrated on Saturday as we celebrated our second year or second anniversary of the EMC, and everyone celebrated. People were wishing themselves happy celebrations. You know, people were wishing congrats to everybody, because it is all of us. What originally started out as me strolling the island turned into us strolling the island. And as you would have noticed on Saturday, we have added in a whole new element to our strolls as well, and that's the historical strolls, which Nicole conducts for me. So a lot of people have said, you know, go Nicole, go Nicole. I would say go Nicole, because yesterday again, I gave her the gimbal a free route to go around and feel herself and express herself beyond the history. I saw her come back with a huge smile on her face. I know I haven't read the comments yet, but I know for sure that she had a great time, and I'm sure anybody that was watching did as well. Beautiful, beautiful morning. As I said before, it is we. It's not me, it's not Nicole, it's not Jeanette, it's not anyone else, it's all of us together. So that's what we do, and what we want to do is, we want to do succession. Because again, for those that are all new here, the EMC, I do not want to die with me or with any particular person. I want to continue and continue, because this world needs peace and love and happiness and kindness, and that is what we represent. Beautiful villas have been popping up all along here. This at one time these were small little homes. They always had a couple of fairly nice beach, high-end beach cottages in this area, and also some small little village homes further on. However, a lot of condos and Airbnb have developed along this ridge section, and you can understand why the view from down here is absolutely spectacular. This morning we were looking at this here. We mentioned this last time we were down, but I love this kind of finishing work on these steps. You know, it's really, really pretty. This is actually like a fiberglass kind of panel that's been actually cut out and etched out to form this here. Beautiful. I see a lot of laughter here from Nicole, so I hope she is getting licks, because what is beginning to really annoy me is that on Saturdays I see Nicole insulting everyone by telling them how well trained they are and how she's doing such a great training job of them, and everyone laughs at her and applauds her. Yet if I say something about training, everyone condemns me. If I go in front of the camera and get my own camera time, which is not called showing off, which Nicole does on a Saturday, she shows off in front of the camera. Remember, Nick does not show off, anyone else does. So Nicole shows off in front of everyone, and everyone gives her kudos and says we want more of Nicole, believe it or not. Now if that was me again, I'd be lining up myself for definitely penalties and all kind of threats, especially from the secret police and her posse, which the most troublesome one is actually a part of as well. However, you see she has what she calls her strike wand. She has taken the seriousness of strike and turned it into a wand, because she's a princess. She wants to rename her thing. I thought she would have called it her blinged off or her bedazzled stick, but no, she wants to call it her princess wand. It is still as vicious though, as some of you will have realized. If you try to tell her what to do, you know what's going to happen. She's going to deal with you accordingly. I never tell her anything. I do give her suggestions, but all of a sudden I notice these suggestions seem to be getting some kind of strike coming back with them.
See, that's a lie. So now you get a strike.
Oh, hold a second. Hold on a second. you have something to tell everyone this morning about.
Just lie.
Oh, I lied?
You
okay.
always tell me what to
Please do not believe what she's saying. Remember, everyone, Nick tells the truth. Nick does not fabricate the truth. So anyone else that tells you anything that's contradicting what Nick says, nor liars. That's liar. See, she's telling me what to do now, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to definitely go ahead up and show her. This is 𝗀𝗏. I'm going to take you up top and show you, Mr. Conductor, if you're on. This is going to you're going to owe me an espresso, my brother. So try and come back to Barbados. And hopefully you're not coming to Barbados, because you're so cheap you don't want to buy me an espresso. We're going to take you up here and let you have a look in at this restaurant. Now, we have not gone up here before, but we're doing it today. As you can see, beautiful, beautiful terrace here. Absolutely lovely terrace down here at 𝗀𝗏. You can look this up on your Google and stuff. If they tell you any other name, they're liars, as I told you before. And that's liar. That's L-I-H. What's it? L-I-A-H-R? Or something like that. The Beijing way, but you know it's called liar. But anyhow, we'll go back down. But beautiful, beautiful, beautiful decking. This would be a stunning spot. As you can see, the overheads as well, they have lots of shade. So you really wouldn't be getting too much sun until like late evening with the sun setting. At that time, who really cares? We just want to see the beauty. Don't want anything blocking at all. Stunning, stunning location. As you can see, we also have another malicious and gypsy person that just can't watch it on her vlog. She has to come up here and look over it as well. So you'll see what's going on. Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, you gotta be careful where you walk. Notice both of us are, well, you may not see me, but we're both walking barefoot today. So be careful when you're walking West Coast, especially in this area, in the Fritz Village area. A lot of flat rocks, as you will see in a few minutes time. They're the ones that can chip your instep, do some serious damage to your foot. I do know a lot of friends that have actually had some serious foot damage by getting hit by some of these rolling stones. They're a lot flatter than ones you'll find on other areas, so they tend to float a lot more and move around a lot more and hit you very, very hard. This morning we were playing, we got beach feet. We have 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗀𝗏 hard feet. Well, you know already. My left foot's 𝗵𝗃𝗃 hard foot, my right foot real soft like a baby, so I call my feet the baby feet. And baby is not an insult, baby is telling you that I take care of them. Look at her hard feet, she's becoming a 𝗵𝗃𝗃, as you can see. Beautiful area. Alright, so last time we were down here, we walked around here very comfortably on dry sand. I will admit, last time we were here was the lower tide. However, the erosion further on this morning really shocked me as to how it's been, because we haven't been here for approximately 6 weeks. So I noticed a big change along the beachfront area. What you'll also notice down here, I know it's beautiful West Coast that people like to say is so calm and stuff. Today a little bit of a surge, so we're not going to judge it today, and there's also, as I said, mid-tide. However, all along here there's a band of reef that runs parallel to the shoreline. So coming off of here to get into the sea, you have to walk over reef basically to get into the sea, or swim in the trough between the actual beach and the reef itself. So swimming in this immediate area, not somewhere I would advocate to come and walk to swim. Definitely somewhere I would advocate to walk, but not to come and swim, because there is a lot of reef here. Beautiful glassed off conditions today, absolutely stunning. I don't see any ships in port this morning. I don't know if any are coming in, or maybe I missed them on the way down. But Monday is generally one of the quieter days. They do have a turn here on some Mondays, but I think it's alternate Mondays, so I didn't see anything when I was on the way down. Now this morning we had a debate already. You would know that anytime my co-star and myself cruise around and I tell her that there's 𝗂𝗵𝗃𝗄𝗏. Well, she's trying to say tree. Anyway, you're listening to me. Remember already, I'm the person with all the knowledge and all the wisdom. I do not say things wrong. This is 𝗂𝗵𝗃𝗄𝗏. And for 𝗷𝗵𝗃𝗄𝗏 police, this here, take a look at it. Take your snapshot of the screen now, because I will be returning here with my crew with a chainsaw, etc. And we shall take care of this here for you for sure. This is definitely one that's in my way. I do not like it. I get a lot of static here. I hope you all are not hearing everything. I think I should put back on my directional mic now for sure. I don't have it with me today, but I would know for future to bring it whenever I'm bringing the Co-star, which is all the time. So we will be running with that from now on. To everyone that made it out on Saturday, thank you so very much for coming to our celebration for our 2nd year. Those of you that didn't make it, I know you would have had to have a really good reason not to be able to make it. Whether you're not here or whether you had some other function going on, because I'm sure you would have been there if you could possibly have been. Maybe transport was a little bit of an issue. I will let you a little teaser. We have an amazing location, historical location set up for you for Saturday, handpicked by Nicole. I'm not going to tell you where it is right now. If you're on the island, you are interested in walking, are interested in gathering with your family on those Saturdays, please come and join us on this Saturday. It is going to be a spectacular walk. I'm just showing you that she's listening, always working, dedicated all the time, dedicated and committed to the EMC. Every morning when we're driving down the road, no matter where we're going, north, south, east, west, no matter how far or how short, she's on saying good morning to all of you all. So when you all are seeing those good mornings and stuff, she's en route, taking her eyes off of the beauty that she's passing just to say good morning to you. So just want to mention that there to you. This is something you don't really see in the South Coast, and every time we see it in the West, we always talk about it. In Moses, going up and down. A lot of these guys will be casting nets today to get bait for fishing further out. Some of these guys actually do their fishing from these boats. Some of them drop fish pots, which we've talked about on our last vlog that we did up on 𝗀𝗶𝗃𝗀𝗏, etc. But this is just a beautiful scene. The wake that's coming off the back of it, the 𝗀𝗵𝗃𝗀𝗏 ocean. I'll let you listen to the sounds and watch this for a few seconds, 20 seconds. Here we go. No, I did not remember the count, so we may have gone a little bit over because I don't know if our timekeeper is on here, but she is not very discreet. I have told her before, if I'm ever short, message me and say, Nick, you're a little bit short. But no, she will get on here and make a public statement that I don't have a time, I don't want to keep time, etc, etc. Timekeeper, if you're on, good morning to you. I see a lot of our family on here. Also thanking not only people at 𝗀𝗂𝗀𝗏 on Saturday, but the people at 𝗀𝗂𝗀𝗏 yesterday to celebrate with us at Crystal Waters. We had an amazing time. We're saying, Pat, thanks so much for all of the mentions that you continue to give us, all the promotion that you continue to give us, all the respect you continue to give us, because you are a member of the EMC. But a lot of members of EMC, they will come out and say kudos and praise the EMC, etc. But every week, religiously, whenever we're at Crystal Waters, you take some time out to thank the EMC and to acknowledge what we do, etc. So thank you so much, my brother. You know, it's really heartfelt, really appreciated. And as you know, we do love you, my brother, for sure. Alright, so as you all know, I'm a dog charmer. So this dog would not be barking at me. This dog would be barking at, obviously, the co-star. Who incidentally, in case you all do not know, is my fiance, and that's spelled with a double E. Please do not spell it with a one E. That would be incorrect, of course. Those of you who are not too sure about the spelling, check me later on. You know me already. I'm a walking encyclopedia. I do not make mistakes. I am 100% correct all the time because why? I am perfect. That's because I'm a Bajan warrior. Alright, erosion. Here we go. This is just some of it. A lot of sand you would have noticed behind us up by ignorance. That doesn't always have that sand around that section. So this morning what we're seeing is a lot of sand movement has been pushed up the coastline from the last north swells that's not come back to settle down here. So you will see that in a couple of minutes. We're going to have something that's going to surprise everyone who's been to Barbados along the west coast over the last, I would say, 20 years or so. We'll show you that in a few moments time. You're not going to spoil it. You're going to keep that for a few seconds. Beautiful condos down here. Absolutely amazing condos. If you're looking to stay in this general area, please go on the internet. Have a look and see what it's like in Prospect. That's Prospect in St. James in Barbados, of course. We're going to do another nosy here because I know already if I don't do it, I'm going to be asked to do it by the second most nosy person, her, of course. Here we go. Alright, we got top here, so let's go. If you hear an alarm system, don't worry, I run extremely fast. Security down here know they cannot catch me, so we will get away quickly. But I just want to show you what this place has to offer as well. When you pass here, you'll see a massive set of glass because the front almost looks like all smoked glass. However, you can see how beautiful and how big these actual terraces are, or the galleries, or whatever you want to call them. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All the roofs are extended here from where the actual inside living quarters are, and that is because everyone here is aware of the kind of afternoon sun. Majority of places that build now, you'll find them laying back the actual living quarters further back in, so you get more shade, because if you don't have trees in front of you, the west coast from about 2 o'clock onward, grueling. So this is why a lot of these are like this here. But beautiful grounds. You'll see there's a pool that runs directly across here, a long pool that runs across the front of the building. So yes, there is a pool, and you'll also see it's running over, so it looks obviously like an infinity pool if you were in it. Beautiful, beautiful property though. Remember, we do reality services. We sell Barbados, we promote Barbados. Therefore, we are trying to show you everything that you can see, or everywhere that you can stay while you're on the island. We don't want to just show you beaches and stuff. We want to show you everything that we possibly can show you. We want that when you finish a vlog in a general area, that you understand what it has to offer and what Barbados has to offer. You know, when I first started with these vlogs, a lot of people used to say Barbados is tired. I used to laugh at them because I know what Barbados offered. So the venture was to set out and start to show everyone what Barbados had to offer. Places that were not generally seen, not even seen by locals, believe it or not. A lot of places we go, 90% of Barbadians have never been. So, and that's not an exaggeration on the percentage, that is pretty factual. Many places I go and I hear people come up to me who live in Barbados, Barbadians born and raised, and say, I didn't even know that's what Barbados is like. So our original project was to bring the beauty of Barbados. We brought a little bit of beauty to Barbados and brought it from New York. But anyhow, I'm just going to give you a couple more minutes. This is not to get brownie points. I'm just doing this here to show you all the person I'm walking with, because I'm extremely proud to be walking with her. I'm extremely proud to call her my fiance, of course. Beautiful Prospect Beach. A lot smaller than before. Ziolino, you see located down here. It's now known as 𝗲𝗶𝘃𝗀𝗄 Hotel and Spa. This is, if you're interested in staying in this general area, that is where 𝗲𝗶𝘃𝗀𝗄 is located. Beautiful, beautiful accommodation. Limited beachfront area, as in right now. Right up the groin that we're going to be coming up to, you can see there's no beach up there. It's just stone. When we get a little closer there, that's a perfect understanding of how much erosion has gone on here on the west coast of the island. Sands down here, gorgeous. Reflections, stunning, breathtaking. The sea, the glass off conditions, lake-like effect. Absolutely beautiful. The glows this morning. The horizon you can visibly see quite clearly because of the darker waters, because there's lack of sun, and you're seeing how beautiful out there is at the moment. Stunning, stunning conditions. Golden sands right now. Just beautiful. Now the only general good swimming area around here is directly in front of the hotel, but please remember these buoy structures out here, these are designed to let the power craft come in that general area. So please don't set up your towels in front of there on the beach, and please don't swim in there if you see watercraft or if it's a watercraft kind of thing. But the only really good spot for swimming is generally here, because as I mentioned before, and as you can see quite clearly, there's a reef that runs all in the inside section here. You can see the color of it. You can see the reef actually runs parallel to the sand itself. It is a beautiful, beautiful place. Again, great hotel here, great views. Again, you'll see the balconies have been set way out compared to where the actual living quarters are. One more time, taking into consideration the actual brightness of the sun and stuff. Very few trees in this area. These coconut trees are coming up now, but there are very, very few of them. Not much beach, as you can see. This is really, really right now very, very narrow. We're going to go for a little swim, you see. We're just going for a little swim, not for a long one, because I did say this morning we would try and do so. For all those that are up in the ice cold and frigid conditions. You're not coming, right? Too cold? Oh, she has her phone and her, sorry, Princess one, so she's not coming in. The truth is, it's too cold. Oh, Princess Magic one.
It's just a magic one.
Just a magic one? Okay, sorry, I'm being corrected as you all can hear. Oh, okay, so we'll deal with her later on. Don't worry. I got powers of strikes too. I have strikes to strike the strikey, but I don't have strikes to strike you all. Okay, I worry that out. Drop off here today, pretty standard. Doesn't look too bad. Maybe from knee to, I would say maybe just under chest. It drops extremely quick in this section here, but not as bad as I've seen it. But there is definitely a lot of movement of sand and stuff going on right now, so it would be a little deeper and stuff than it normally is. Beautiful conditions. We can do our first official circle of love right now. So get ready for it. It is a silent break for you all people that do not want to hear me talk, which is only probably a 0.0001%, because 99.99% of you come on here to listen to me and see me only, but taking the other places because you know you have to in order to see me. So here we go. Let's go. Just stunning. Just to let you know, we had a couple of technical overrides here where the gimbal decided it wanted to do what it wanted to do, but you know me already. I am so powerful and so strong, it had to obey me. That's just how it is already. I'm the Bajan warrior, of course. You may have seen when we came around here, those little swells are breaking distance. That is another surf break called the church. That's what we refer to as the church. So if you were interested, that is a perfect right. We also have that as well up on the surf breaks of Barbados. A small day, but again, we had another one of the Barbadian surf legends, Mark Holder, demonstrating how to ride it, as we filmed him on quite a few waves. And if you don't know Mark Holder, he's been on for years and years and years. Mark is a top class surfer in Barbados, even at his tender age. He's a lot older than me though. You can look at Mark and see he's at least 10 years older than me. I'm a very young fella. I'm probably one of the youngest surfers around. People like Ken Mears and Mark Holder and all them there, and 𝗀𝗍𝗄𝗏 farmer and all those guys, and 𝗷𝗶𝘃𝗏𝗏, etc. They're the old veterans. I was a little teeny boy when they were all in their teens, so you can appreciate. I'm only 51, will be 52 in April. I like to tell the truth only. So the 5th of April, and if you want to join me for my celebration, come on and join me. But 5th of April is going to be my 52nd year. I'm getting a little bit older, I guess, but I'm not too worried about that really. I feel only like about 30. I felt like 29 yesterday, but I feel like 30 this morning. That's the truth. I think it's probably I had a little less coffee than normal. I see somebody here questioning my word perfect. I told you all already, I only speak the truth. Nobody else tells the truth. So if you all see somebody contradicting what I'm saying on there, you deal with them. Send your warning letters to them. Send your letters of concern to Google and Bing and all the other search engines, because I am telling the truth all the time. Is that not true?
It's not true. And you're the only one to give strikes to. This is boring.
This is boring?
Nobody's getting strikes.
Well, why? They're not behaving badly?
No, they're good.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I hear you all are becoming, or trying to become, the 𝗀𝗂𝗃𝗲𝗀𝗏. All the troublesome ones. She's complaining and saying you all are keeping too quiet today, that you all are too innocent. Well, I don't know what's wrong with you all. Remember, 𝗀𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗲𝗃 you cannot come back to as long as you cross the line. You all have crossed the line into the troublesome ones. So try to behave bad then. As you can hear our strikeologist here complaining. She told me this morning she was going to give Jewel and she was going to give the 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃 strikes. She said that they were getting on ridiculously in past and she was giving strikes today for sure. Let me get a confirmation on that so all you all can see. Is that true?
Such a lie.
Alright, I can see that obviously I'm not paying her enough. I will have to pay her a little bit more. She really needs to come on my payroll because she's not backing me up on anything I'm saying. Alright, now you can drive down into the general area at the moment. You see buildings down here, condos down here, but they have gone now, disrepair and gone. You could drive down to this section. However, as I said, it is right now. I don't know how long that will be available for you, but just after you pass waves going to the north, it's on the left hand side. You see a little car track going down, so you see there is adequate parking down here. Surfers come down here and park sometimes. This is a big north swell. You may not find available parking, but you can always try. Alright, this morning we're also having a little bit of a whiff of the decaying and rotten matchneil. This is the matchneil berry. I will show you all now. All of you all probably have seen it. I'm still going to do it anyhow because I like repeating myself. This is the matchneil berry. If you see these on the beach, do not pick them up and put them in your mouth and bite them. I do know cruise ship passengers that have done that and had to get rushed to FMH. Do not play with them. If you see them, get a stick and move them away from where you're going to put your towel. Do not put your towel on top of it. You scuff those berries, the ooze that comes off it will come through and will blister you. If it is raining, do not stand under these trees, please, because the sap and the bark will blister you. And if you see a branch that's hanging on, you want to break it, to take a picture of it, make sure you have on gloves. Because if you break that branch, which I would not like you to do anyhow, you will get blistered as well. So be careful if you even lean up on these trees. They're known as the most dangerous trees in the world. However, they are a matchneil style, a mangrove style tree that helps hold the sands, it helps with the erosion. But as you would have seen, if you know the West Coast over our walks over the last 2 years, you will see many of these majestic and big trees have fallen due to the erosion on the coastline itself. Right, now we gave you a circle of love just now. We're going to give you another circle of love now. This time, we can give you a circle of love. And you're going to enjoy, I'm sorry about her, but you can enjoy me for a little while. Just look on the right hand side of your screen. You will see the most handsome person in the world. And he's being complimented today by the co-star Jeannette. So we're still spinning, but we're not stopping talking, because this is not the real authentic circle of love, but this is a real true circle of love.
Do you ever stop talking?
Well, I don't know, you tell me. Alright, so circle of love completed that way. We'll do another one for you all in a few moments, but I need that for myself. Alright, we did talk about erosion just now. Check all this fencing area. All of this that would have been chain link fence that would have been put, and what would have been in their backyard at one time, gone. All the superstructure, you could see the old 𝗷𝗶𝗃𝗀𝗏 posts that were here for the other fence before the chain link fence, gone. You would also see how deep the actual concrete was that was laid for these 𝗷𝗶𝗃𝗀𝗏 posts. So you understand the kind of erosion that's happened here. Look at this. Last time we were down here, lots of beach to walk around. This morning we actually had to sort of run around these sections here to get away from the breaking water. So it has a lot of erosion going on. All these sands here has been pushed up to the, let's say, southern end of this beach. So there's really nothing here to walk on. If you are walking the West Coast and you're coming to Barbados, plan to start walking, bring your beach shoes. Although today is not that bad, you will find places where, right now, where the coral is exposed when you're walking. What I want you all to be very careful for is any old gimbal wire or reinforced steel. You can see that this concrete that's broken off had steel. You can see the actual steel pattern on it. Still does have some steel in there that's rusted, so be wary that when you're walking on what you think is only sand, you may actually be stepping near to steel spikes. So please be careful when you're walking on any of the coastlines of Barbados. This is not just because we're on the stoniest coastline in Barbados. Sorry, I gotta rephrase that. It's not because we're on the western side of Barbados. I'm a little bit too close, and she's hearing everything I'm saying. To say any more about it, but this side, especially 𝗵𝗃𝗿, extremely difficult with all the rocks and stuff on the beach area. You'll see that in a couple of seconds time. 𝗵𝗃𝗿 known for this, so this is nothing unusual, nothing unexpected. See, these are the kind of things I just want you to be wary of. We have to step up here now. We don't want you coming down here and stepping on any of these things and getting punctured, okay? So please be careful when you're walking the coastlines of Barbados. It is a tropical paradise, but it hides all of these unseen things and will most definitely stick you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set you up now for a couple of seconds, and I'm going to help my co-star up because she cannot backflip like me. I don't know if you all noticed just now that the sky appeared briefly, and that was because I was backflipping. So I'm going to set this up and I'm going to help her, and I'll be back to you in a couple of seconds. Enjoy this 20 seconds of peace and quiet. Alright, we had a couple of technical issues there where I pressed the off button, so hopefully if you all saw a little bit of things that you should not have seen, not a big problem. She's made her way safely up. I'm just going to go and help her because, you know, I am trained on the balance beam, so I can walk across here. Actually, I can run across here, it's not a problem, but I just want to help her across, of course. You know, you're supposed to treat your queen, you're supposed to make sure they're treated well. Alright, so here we go, the sandy section. If that most annoying person, not the person that's the most troublesome, but the most annoying and aggravating person. Now, you know, we like to make sure that we keep our anonymity and stuff, so I will not call her name Simon Thompson. Just to say, she's the most annoying person that I've ever met on any EMC vlogs. If she's on this morning, she can tell you what she likes to call this coastline. But look at the rocks all the way up, right up to the wall. As you'll see, most of them are flattish as well, so please be careful when you're walking in shore breaks and you're kicking your feet in the sand. You may kick one of these, they're going to be a lot harder in your foot, and also it can quite easily wash up and hit you across your ankle or your instep or anywhere in your foot. I have some visitors out this morning. This gentleman was here when we came up first thing. We're going to see if we can wave off to them, see if we'll wave back. They don't wave back, no problem. I'll put my hand in front of the screen and wave for them. Morning, how are you all going? Can we come over and say hi to the world for us? Okay, we're actually on Facebook and we do morning vlogs. Our name, we go on the name of EMC, which is Early Morning Crew. If you look up my name, Nicholas Dean, D-E-A-N-E, you will find us on there, and you'll find yourselves as the movie stars this morning. Good morning to each and every one of you all. Awesome. So just let you see what we're doing here at the moment. We run a vlog. We have on board 48 at the moment. We'll probably end up with like maybe 90, close to 90 this morning over the duration, and today it'll be over 1,000 views. Right, so that's between this and YouTube. Right, so if you all look us up, Nicholas Dean. I don't have any of our greeting cards right now. Yeah, please look us up. Come and join our family. If you like peace, serenity, and happiness and joy, first thing in the morning, come and join us and bring your happiness, your healing for us as well, okay?
Bring your happiness.
Awesome. Have a blessed day. Enjoy. Okay, see you all later. Bye-bye. Would you like to just say hi in case your friends are on, they can tag you? What's your name?
Hi, I'm Pam.
Pam, and your last name?
𝗀𝗃𝗍 from Chicago.
Awesome. Okay, and your name is?
I'm Jackie.
And you're
I'm from Wales.
Oh, wow, it's a mixture. And your name, sir?
I'm Scott and I'm from Wales as
Awesome, man, awesome. Well, thanks for talking to us, man. This means a big difference to us, huh? Have a great day, alright? Be blessed. Take care. Okay.
Bye.
So you can see visitors here loving Barbados. You know, out here early in the morning, watching the sunrise, and how many Barbadians there are that are not out here. I see Jewel talking a lot of nonsense. Jewel, you don't worry. Hold on a minute. Let me whisper this here for a second. I'm not going to whisper any advice. I'm just going to say. So I just a very private conversation here. Let me see if it is done on the ground. You have anything to do on the ground out here on the beach for a certain person?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, here we go. And that is for
you, because you just told me what to do.
Excuse me. Forget that. Ignore that, please, everyone. Ignore that. That was a glitch in her memory. She's supposed to do everything for me.
You told me to give Jewel a strike.
Okay. Well, Jewel is here laughing at you and saying you can't do it.
You can't tell me what
But
to do.
she's saying you can't do it.
You just told me. You told everybody to tell me what to do.
Who suffered doing that the other day? It was Steve? Steve or one of them, or who was it? The billionaire? Somebody suffered by telling you what to do?
Maurice told me what to do.
Oh, so Maurice got a strike the other day officially. I want everybody to hear. Yeah, Maurice got a strike?
He told
Awesome.
me to put you in the doghouse.
And you know the thing is, you know when he gave me a strike?
I would.
On his birthday. That's how cool she is. I would never strike anybody on their birthday. So all of you all that think she's so great, she struck poor Maurice on his birthday. ridiculous.
I did it with love.
Oh, you did it with love? Okay, well you got a strike with love, my brother, but you still got a strike on your birthday. You're gonna keep rubbing it in. Alright, we said that you were gonna see something, if you've been out here for the last 20 years approximately, that you would not have seen ever in that time. And that is the movement of the yellow vessel that's here. As you all would know, it was running parallel to the ocean. It has now been turned inland. They've obviously done a lot of cleaning. All of the, oh, I am so happy to say, all of the 𝗂𝗵𝗃𝗀𝗃𝗀 that was around that has been moved. They've cleaned all of the 𝗂𝗵𝗃𝗀𝗃𝗀 that was out here and taken it away from this location. I have to applaud them. Kudos to the 𝗀𝐶C or whoever did the beach cleanup. I wish you would come and go to the south and get rid of that bush that's up there as well, up by waves. That would make me eternally happy. If you ever come to Barbados and you hear they're releasing turtles, little young turtle hatchlings on the island, this is where it's done. This is the area, we call this the turtle runway. So this is where the 𝗷𝗶𝘃𝗄𝗏 Turtle Project will bring the young turtles that they find around the island and release them. They're always released just prior or around sunset time. And the reason is that the bright sun will confuse them. However, the setting sun, they always travel towards the light. That's why we ask you please to change the color of your lights on the beaches. If you have beachfront properties, please get the correct lighting colors for the beach, because you are distracting turtles and you can actually interfere with their nesting and also with their safety to the water. Remember, 1,000 baby turtles may be released down here and only one will survive the trek going out because of all the elements and all of nature that surrounds them. So please help us out, put up the right lighting in your area. It will cost you a few dollars to put up the bulbs, but think of how you'll be helping our environment and beautiful Barbados and nature itself. Alright, another circle of love here for you. This time, I'll let you look at the scenery. I know you're not going to be as happy about it because you really want to see Jeanette and myself, because obviously the most handsome man in the world must have the most pretty princess next to him, and I have found her and she's here with me. And you know, this is our circle of love for you this morning. We're going to reverse it so you don't get dizzy. Here we go. I would like to remind everyone of my other nicknames as well. Besides the Bajan Warrior, I carry other names. It's Mr. Modest or Mr. Shy. I also carry those names as well. However, everyone knows when you put Nick's gimbal in your hand, you start to misbehave yourself. That has been proven, and you can see that on Saturday. If you do not believe me, look on Saturday. And if you do not believe me, look on YouTube later on when I put up our co-star yesterday behaving extremely bad with the gimbal in her hand. So you all will know it does have a problem. Now you know this is one of our family as well. I cannot remember his name, and he's not going to expect me to remember his name because I have my brain saturated with factual historical dates and information. And once again, as you can see, all of the sea grape bush that was here has been removed. I still see some roots, so we're going to come back out here with some paraquat and we're going to insert it into the stem itself. We're going to make sure that this area remains clear of all of those obstructions going forward for future generations. So let's see how that goes. Right, so we're coming under our buddy now. So remember, I'm going to remember his name, but watch how bold I am. I'm going to say I don't remember your name, and I'm going to make him introduce himself. You know why? He is also highly trained. This is just one of my examples of training. Here we go. Morning, my brother. How you going? We back with the family, man. Come and introduce yourself. I know your name, but I don't want them to know you know your name. What is your name again, brother?
Randy.
Randy, and your last name?
Williams. Call me Randolph Williams, but I prefer to be called Randy.
Correct. And you know you remember your name?
I remember, and you remember Chris.
Yeah, of course I do for sure, man. You good?
Yeah.
How you know you remember Chris? You saw it there on the video?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well you see, I have a great memory. Don't mind all these people will tell you different. Look, how many people are here, man? Let me start with you for a second to show that we sat together as brothers. Two brothers together, Bajan brothers, right?
Yep.
For real, man. Thanks so much for sharing the morning with us, man.
No problem.
Randy.
It's good to see that you be on the beach for the morning, but you see a much of erosion not taking place.
Man, we just stopped that here by 𝗂𝗵𝗃𝗀𝗃𝗀𝗏. It's terrible.
Yeah.
We're going a little further, but you lose signal just down.
When you go around the corner and you go around going into like part of the building new bar, you can see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know down here real bad before, but worse now, no?
Worse now.
Yeah. Man, look, see all these people looking at you. 46 people right on right now.
Yeah. But that's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see that you're doing your own blog.
Yeah.
You need more people like this that exposing the Asian culture.
Well, we bring in more and more into it. We have a lady that comes on Saturday watching. She lies as good as me. She talks even more than me.
Well, that's great.
You think that was great? Thanks, brother.
I get more than great. That's good, brother. Enjoy.
You too, man. Good. So you see Randy, my friend, who I will never forget his name. Yeah, as you all would have noticed just now, I remembered his name straight off the top. See, I tell you, these people are so well trained because they have an amazing instructor. That is why. So, watch this now. Watch this now. Watch it. She's going to tell me I'm a liar. So, what do you think about me remembering people's names? Is it the truth?
Cannot remember a name or story.
So you're trying to say that I'm a liar?
Yeah.
See what I told you all? I told you all I'd make her say that I was a liar. See, that just shows you how good the training is coming along. May not be foolproof, but it is coming along. Those of you that haven't been here for, I would say, 4 or 5 years, this is new to here. You will remember they had a place used to rent here as well. Little small villa and stuff. It has definitely been enhanced tremendously. It's a beautiful beach property. Randy's taking care of all his property. He always says that his property is here. However, he needs to make sure the entire beach is clean so it doesn't work its way back down here onto the sands. So, you know, that is a dedicated guy. And as you always see, smile on his face and always working hard. Look at the kind of work he's already pulled this morning. That's when you take pride in what you're offering people. So his service, kudos to Randy, my brother. Top service for you. Again, more condos all along here. If you want to do some Airbnb and stuff, plenty of places to stay. Now, as we go a little further, where Randy was telling us about erosion, because at low tide, as you all would know, we can walk from here right down to Crystal Cove on beach. However, we can't get down there if the signal drops just beyond where that sailboat is, 𝗷𝗶𝘃𝗀𝗄. So we're going to stop our vlog in that general area. But you can see, in front of 𝗷𝗶𝘃𝗄𝗄, all here, the erosion that's been taking place. In front of the actual esplanade here is also all eroded off, hardly any beach whatsoever. Remember, we are at mid-tide now, mid going to low tide, so you can appreciate, you can look at the angle of the beach. I'm going to show you it a little bit clearer for you to really see the kind of angle of this beach, because you may not be able to see it in the way you're looking at it. You can see the kind of sand that's being driven up here. Lots of erosion. This beach is not a strong beach. You will see the angle on it, and then there's nothing above it. So there's really no strength in this beach at all. This here sort of like depends on the elements and conditions as to how this would be. For all of you 𝗏𝗏𝗃 Village fans, I know there are a lot of our family that stay here. Good morning to you. I know some people celebrate their anniversary here every year. Good morning to you all as well. I can't remember your name, so forgive me. I was only remembering Randy's this morning. That took up a lot of room. All the rest of the rooms, I said, oh, just full of factual dates and figures and facts. And she can tell you that. I'm like a historian. As you always see, she's not even commenting now because I have shown her up of her great training. She should actually be parading, say yes, I'm so well trained, but I guess that is not something that will come from her. So to each and every one of you all, we hope you've had an enjoyable morning with us. This is another relatively good spot to swim. Unfortunately, the reef out here does cause some problems when there's erosion, because it's all on this here sand is a reef area. We're going to go and see one more time, but before we're going to see, I would like somebody to say something to you here. We'd like to say bye to everyone and tell them how great I am and how perfect I am and how handsome I am and everything else.
They know everything about you.
They know. That's dramatic then. Alright, we're going to see Jeanette later on. You will be seeing her tomorrow, and you'll be seeing her from now on, because Jeanette is a part of the journey with me. She walks her own journey, but she will be walking it with me. As I said, we are engaged, and we're not too sure the date and stuff, and you will not be notified, so don't look for it. It will be a secret. Alright, lots of rocks here, seriously. So even walking into this sea here, extremely hazardous, because these rocks, as I said, move quite a bit. They're quite large, and there is a little surge going on. So if you're in this area, especially in this area, not on most of the west coast, but there are some rock sections in the west we'll be noticing our walks. Please take your time and be cautious. I'm walking across actual rocks now, not reef, but rocks that are here in the shore break. So everything that was on the beach has come back into the sea. Alright, we're going to do another circle of love for you. We're going to try and get it to a water skim. Whew, lost. I sorry, I didn't wear my beach shoes today though. Oh my goodness, baby feet. Suffering then. Alright, so here we go. Circle of love, and then we'll say our farewells. Enjoy this. Remember everyone that there are a lot of people in this world that today don't have electricity that they can watch this vlog, or don't have internet coverage because they just don't have money. A lot of people don't have phones. A lot of people don't have anything this morning. A lot of people are waking up to bombs all around them, sucking in air and dust all day long for all their lives. Think how blessed you are. Anytime you think that you are having a hard day, think of those that are having a much harder day and realize that we have so much to be grateful for. You know, no matter how down we may feel, it is important that we appreciate what is around us. No matter where we live, there's beauty around us, whether it be the beauty of a bird flying by, whether it be the beauty of someone's smile. No matter what it is, there's beauty to be found. If we stop looking, you will think that everything is gloomy. Just keep looking. There's always light in every dark day. As a person once said, that no matter how dark or how rainy the day is, there's always sunlight. So remember that there. For all of you all that have joined this morning, if you felt positiveness, you felt your own healing, you've enjoyed yourselves on here, you feel the peace and serenity, please share that with whoever is around you today. As I said before, a lot of unfortunate people don't know what's coming today. A lot of unfortunate people have actually given up. Your smile can save a life. Have a great day, and again, greetings from Barbados, from Jeannette, myself, from all of the EMC family, which I know I can extend their greetings as well. We thank you for joining us this morning. Thank you for bringing your healing. Thank you for bringing your happiness into the room with us. We really do appreciate it. You know, without you all, there would be no EMC. So to each and every one of you all, God bless you all. Love from myself and from Jeannette. Have a great day.